Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, I'm going to play a little Sultai Control. So this deck was really all centered around Raksasa's Bargain, the Sultai color stock up at instant speed. Look at the top 4 cards, not 5, but you put 2 of them into your hand and the other 2 into the graveyard, which will boost all of our graveyard synergies that deals with evidence. And that's kind of the idea that started off this deck. And then I saw a lot of the Sultai Control deck also play a different card from Foundations that I overlooked. Sphinx of Forgotten Lore, a 4 mana, 3/3 flash flying Sphinx. But the greatest part about this card is whenever you attack, well, whenever this creature attacks, target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback. So basically a Snapcaster Mage for each attack. That's pretty crazy, right? Not deal damage each attack. And there's a lot of instant sorcery we want to recast from our graveyard, going from, Necropsies to kill things, Rakshasa to draw cards, or Season Desist to exile things, or shoot the Sheriff to blow things up. All that is going to be in our graveyard for us to recast, and that's pretty good. That's what Sphinx of the Forgotten Lore is really there to do. Because he's flash speed, we can kind of sneak him out at a pace that our opponents can't really answer, or that's at least the plan. Alright, the rest of the deck, pretty standard Sultai Control stuff, a bunch of kill spells, a bunch of board wipes, and of course the good old Deceit. Now, I purposefully made this deck worse by not putting in Caveros with Deceit, but I think it's warranted. I'm pretty sure people are sick of that combo going on every deck that has blue or black, so I'm just going to play with regular Deceit and see how good is just a regular Thoughtseize, right? Not a scammy Thoughtseize, regular one. How good is that? Well, we'll find out in today's games. And the deck is ramps out a little bit with Ancient Cornucopia. I'm not really quite sure if Cornucopia is as relevant here as normal ramp spells like a Rampant Growth, but we do gain a lot of life with Necropsies and Raksasa's Bargain, so that's the idea of why we included the Cornucopia in the deck. And ultimately, the win con, hit him with a Deceit, hit him with some manlands, and just call it a day. That's the idea. Now let's talk about the deck list. So turn 1, we got kill spells. 4 Requiting Hex and 3 spell snares. We're going second. These are definitely necessary. Counter their turn 2 play, their Badgermo, or Hex their Landward Elf. Right? That's all you need to do. Turn 2, we got 2 Shoot the Sheriff and 1 Strategic Betrayal. These are a little bit of kill spells that we have along the way. Now if you're lucky, you get 2 black mana. You can also Deceit them, and I will take an important card out of their hand. And then we got 1 Season Assist. The Seaside can also just exile something in their graveyard. That could be an important combo piece. If they mill Bringers and stuff immediately, you can take that out. That's at least the idea. So that's our 2 mana play. We also have 4 Consult the Star Charts, but this deck is not going to be as heavy in the card draw as some other blue heavy control deck. So you do want to kick a Consult every time you can. So then we go to the 3 mana play. 4 Raksasa's Bargain. That's our 3 mana, 3 mana draw 2 is already pretty good. At instant speed, do the 3 mana draw 2 of your choice and put 2 cards into your graveyard that can synergize with the deck. So Raksasa's Bargain is a really good card. And then we have 2 3 steps ahead. I cut it all the way down to 2 because even though 3 steps work really well with Cornucopia, as I mentioned earlier, that's not the combo that we really need to lean into. And 3 steps copying a Deceit doesn't help because it says you have to cast it with that mana. Copying is not casting the mana, so even if you spend, let's say, 2 black mana and 1 blue mana to copy Deceit, it doesn't get the trigger. So yeah, that's something you gotta know. And then 3 Ancient Cornucopia, the ramp on turn 3, that also helps. And the best thing is after you play on turn 3 a Cornucopia, you can hold up the Cornucopia mana for 1 blue to spell snare, and you go right into your opponent's turn 4, where they may want to kick a Consult, and that's an immediate counter. Alright, so that's our turn 3 play. Turn 4, of course, we got the Consult. You don't want to kick a Consult that early for 4 mana. When you have exactly 4 lands, you just look at the top 4 and get 2 cards. For 4 mana, that's not great. But, if you wait a little bit, it becomes a tutor, and that's where it becomes great. Other 4 mana play, Necropsy for not board wipe, but for multi-target removal, and a Sphinx. If our opponent doesn't seem to have answers, the Sphinx could get us a lot of repeated values. And finally, if our opponent's white boards or the stuff we want to exile from the graveyard, Deadly Cover-Ups. 3 Deadly Cover-Ups to do that, and we'll be able to get evidence very easily in this deck because of these Bargain and Deceit that actually have really high CMC when they're in the graveyard. Finally, we go to the land base, and we're a 3-color deck, so the land base are going to be a little bit tricky. We're mainly blue-black, though, so we have a lot of blue-black land. 4 Watery Grave, 3 Gloomlake Verge, and 1 Restless Reef. Then green-black, we have 4 Overgrown Tomb, 2 Wasteful Verge, and 1 Restless Cottage. Then green-blue, we have 4 Breeding Pool, and 2 Willowrush Verge. And then I also have 1 Demo Field to kind of blow up a Bossing Sage or something. Then 2 islands, 1 swamp, 1 forest, just in case we get basic check. We can't really fit any utility lands in the deck, obviously because it's a 3-color deck. I didn't want to run too many starting towns because obviously meta's fast and we'll probably die. And that's the whole idea of the deck. That's our Sultai Control. Let's go into the games and see how well it will actually do. Alright, our opponent is Taka. I have to say, I don't know which version of Sultai Control I've tried now up to this point. None of it has really worked so far. Let's hope that this is not a continuation of that. We also are drawing 2 lands out of our 26 land deck. So, we got that going for us. We might have to console into a land. Okay, say go. So we're going to have to console into a land. And hopefully there's a land there. There is. There's another land. Do we shock ourselves for this land? I don't think I need to. The double green doesn't do anything, so this gives us room to bargain. He's gonna. What just happened? Spectacular pile up. All creature and vehicle loses invisibility and destroy all. Okay. Yes. Spectacular. How about I do this? Okay. I guess our opponent's mana screwed. Goodbye, Festive Fighter. Alright, our opponent is Blue Cry. Are you saying that you're playing blue and you're crying, or you're gonna make blue cry? Oh, whatever. Our opponent's going first. Well, we got a turn 1 Hex into a turn 2 Deceit. I'm pretty happy about that. That being said, though, it really depends on what our opponent's playing, whether or not this is even relevant. We're gonna have to find out. I intentionally made the deck worse by having Deceit without Caveros, because I'm sick of that combo. I'm not sick of that combo, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people are, so I'm not gonna keep playing the same combo over in every deck. I am not, you know, Wizard of the Coast. Just like, hey, why don't you put Badgermo in your deck? Alright, well, double Deceit. So, there's that. Here comes Badgermo. Red. I mean, it doesn't matter. They're going to Badgermo. They're not going to Badgermo? Do you know how to play this game? Dude, that's just wrong. Let me look at your hand. What are you not doing? Oh, okay. That's what's going on. Fenrir, Vibrance. I mean, I guess a Fenrir's coming. If I take a Vibrance, I'll take a Fenrir. If he doesn't have a land, he can't Vibrance or Fenrir. Oh, there it is. GG. Alright, our opponent is Zem. The mighty Zem. Well, this was what I was afraid of when I crafted this deck. I could get these kind of hands. 3 colors, can't cast anything, got a mulligan. This will have to do. I still can't Deceit, right? If I can't Deceit, it might as well go. Oh, a Headliner. Wow, I also can't play the black spell next turn because I gotta do this. That's hilarious. Got a spell snare, their turn 2 play. Maybe they have 2 1-drops. Can I get a black mana, please? Arena? Please? No. Arena said F you. I was thinking about putting the Breeding Pool out, just so we can Cornucopia into Hex anyways, but that's going to have to come into play tap, no matter what. There's more stuff he didn't want to play more stuff, but he had more stuff. I wonder what that is. I don't think it's this. It costs 2 to sack. So it's a protection spell or something? I guess it's a protection spell. Not like I can live around that, right? So we're just gonna have to gain that 1 life. Okay, he didn't protect that. I don't know what it... Maybe it's a pump spell. Well, whatever it is getting out of his hand. Actually, I won't have black for Rakshasa's Bargain if I get that. I'll squad heavy. Oh, what a deadly cover-up be nice now. Like, does taking a card out of his hand even matter at this point? I don't think it will. I do have a spell snare for a little bit of counter, but I don't think that matters too much here. How Squad Heavy's gonna get us? Yeah, we take a lot. Down to 6. What else does he want to play? What else do our opponent want to play? I doubt it's just a land. Really? He's just gonna not play anything? For a whole turn? Well, I'll take that. I'll gain 3 life. That is a deadly cover-up. That is another deadly cover-up. Do I want more card draws? Or do I just want cover-up into cover-up? No, more card draws. Because I have Deceit. If he has 1 card, we get him. He's looking at my graveyard. He's thinking about something. And he decided not to think about that thing anymore. This is 6, right? I mean, I'm not bringing this back. Let me look at your hand. Gotta get rid of the haster. Oh, it was a torch and a burst lining. Okay, wow. Get rid of those hasters. He does have 3 Ogiers. The Axonils. He's gonna drop the axe on me. Alright, there's a burst lining to our face at some point. But Deceit definitely can stop most things from happening. Top deck Firebrand. It's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I have a Betrayal. I don't think I cast a Betrayal. The question is, do I cast a Consult? It's not too bad to cast right now because I can hit a land drop. And my play is a 1-drop Hex no matter what. I don't think I'll counter, so yeah, let's go with the Consult. That way I'll gain life my turn and gain life his turn. This life gain just kind of counters the Fanatical Firebrand. God, this deck is so... I don't know. How do you say... I don't know if this is a better word for gasoline. It's like a big gas fire that gets put out, then it just kind of peters out to nothing. I need a land though. If I don't get a land, nothing here helps. Cornucopia? Or more removal? Cornucopia is life gain, which might be important, but honestly isn't more removal just more important overall? Right? We shock ourselves. I'll go down to 8. He can't sack no more. So we'll hex it. Instead of taking the damage, or yeah, instead of taking the damage, we'll gain the life. Yay! Another shoot the sheriff. I mean, I could start attacking with the cottage, but I won't be able to counter. I won't be able to kill any creatures. What creatures would he have? Axonel. I won't be able to counter the Axonel or kill the Axonel anyway, so... He does have 5 mana, so he can shoot off... Burst Lightning my Restless Cottage, so let's not do that. Let's not put the cottage out there to die. He will kill himself. GG. I don't need to kill him. He'll end his end it there. Alright, our opponent is Solid Us. You go. Wow. Well, I am going first, so shouldn't be too mad about at least that's going on. Okay. I have no turn to play, so might as well have this enter to play tapped. I do have a spell snare for their turn to play. If they want to do one, the Torpor Orb. Do I care about a Torpor Orb? I might. I mean, honestly, I don't know if I would, but I don't want him to have it. No Torpor Orb for you. Okay. Then we shall Rakshasa's bargain. Hopefully bargain into a land or something good. They're gonna break our land. Alright. I need a green, I'll get a green. I have forest in the deck. I did not get a Deceit though, so unfortunately I guess I'll shock myself and just say go. I can stop anything with a counterspell, otherwise I can bargain again. Cornucopia. Ooh, I do have a consult already, so I guess I take a land. Yeah. I do like that consult, but I probably shouldn't have taken a land here, honestly. But I still did it. We'll get the Cornucopia down. I don't know what I'm planning to do with this, as I don't have that many card draws. This is fine, right? Like, yeah, I have no evidence, but I'll get more. Don't worry about it. This deck is full of evidence. Furdog Core. I'll have a core. This is not Annex. Still no Deceit, huh? Just can't get a Deceit for the life of me. Alright, I get this is card. I guess we get a removal. I don't know if I need more lands. I do like to have more lands, but I shouldn't be searching for lands. I will have to discard here unless I do something. So do something I will. Well, how many cards I have? 8 cards. This will bring me down to... Oh, this is kind of tricky. I don't really want to lose any of this. Do I care about strategically betraying him? Not really. Let me just get more evidence. He's not gonna do anything. I can't get any of my Deceits out, so eventually I'll get there. Okay, eventually is not right now. Do I play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? If I play this, I go to 9. Right? Yeah, if I play this, I go to 9. And then I play a land, I go to 8. I play Cornucopia, I go to 7. Alright, that's fine. I am fixing my entire hand. Okay. You got it. Oh, finally. I do get to see, do I want the other consult? Or just get more lands out? Because my plan was to get a land. Probably get another land anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What does this do? Sack a token to draw a card? I will need to discard a card. I mean, I'm just kind of slow grinding him out. There's 2 Necropsy, so he can't really get anywhere. And if he wants to attack me, it's a lot of mana that he'll have to spend. So, we'll let this go. Alright, I think this gets me to the right mana, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still have 3 mana left. Let's tap this correctly. Black. Black. Blue. Blue. Green. Green. Like this. I'll take that action. You're about to get Deceived. Bounce your core. Probably gonna kill my Deceit, but yeah, that's fine. This guy's running Zuko's Exile in his deck. I don't even know what he's doing. Alright, there's Thrumming Hive Pool, and there's Liliana. All of which is pretty annoying, but I'm pretty sure Thrumming Hive Pool is his game plan here. Let's take that out. I'm down 28 cards. How am I going to win? I haven't really thought about how to win here. Double for a Dark Core, huh? That's a demo field. I don't know if I want to take out Thrumming Hive Pool in his deck. He doesn't really have much in his hands either. I think he wants to play the Virtue. If he plays the Virtue, I'm okay with it. There's no creature in the graveyard on either side. Yeah, like nice Virtue. I will stop the Liliana. That's 2 Deceits. Alright, well. I think I can get rid of the Deadly Cover-Up. I'll draw a card. I'm going to deck out soon. So let's play the thing we did before. Bounce this. What is even left in your hand? There is a Deadly Cover-Up. I don't want to see that. We'll get rid of that. Would they like to Bitter Triumph us? For a Dark Core. We're okay with that. He takes 3 to kill our Deceit. This is our last counter spell. At least for a while, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just go in for the damage. I think it's time. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. We'll bounce one of the core. But more importantly, we'll make you discard one of the virtues. It's down to 7. I don't have any manlands. I did not actually draw any manlands, but we won anyways. Didn't matter. We just grind them out. Alright, our opponent is Pepto-Bismol, the Virtuous. Check it out. Blue spells, black lands. Love it. Not even gonna mull. Don't need it. Won't get anywhere with it anyways. Alright, I'm just gonna quit on turn 3. Nice control deck. Take out the No More Lies. Take out the... I mean, none of these matter really that much. So No More Lies or the Consult. I'll take out the Lies. They may play a 2-mana Consult. I can't even play a 2-mana Consult. Oh, now I can play a 2-mana Consult. He's greedy. Now play a 2-mana Consult. I dare you. I'm not gonna do it. Okay. That's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. What a top deck. Watch me play a 2-mana Consult. There it is. Alright, those are some lands. Those are some lands. I wonder if he kicks his Consult here. Let's get a little bargain up. Kick your Consult. Oh, he didn't do it. I think I take another land, but do I take Demolition Field against the stack? Probably not. Let's take another bargain. He kicked his Consult. Get rid of that. Stock up. What can I get here? I don't think there's a card I can get that stops the stock up. There's no spell Pierce in the deck. Man, Spell Pierce. Remember that card? It's gone. No one even plays that anymore. It's a thing of the past. Oh, wait, there's still combat. And I have a lot of anti-creature cards. They had No More Lies. Man, this is just, let's stack up on these, shall we? We have a 3 steps and a Consult. So just keep doing that. Hold on to the Consult as long as you can, because they become tutors at some point. We have enough lands. Right? Where X is the number of lands you control. My first Deceit was good, but now that I no longer know what's in his hand, it's getting friskier. We'll try this again. Just bargain every turn. Does set us up somewhat, right? Cease and desist. It's something. Do we take a breeding pool? Or do we take Deli cover up? Against this deck, what are we Deli covering up? Do I cease and desist right now just to draw an extra card here? Okay, Deadly Cover-Up's back. Yeah, I can't imagine this ever hitting anything. But we are setting up the game more and more. I don't think Season Desist matters in this matchup. I don't know if they have that many artifacts and enchantments. They're not going to go wide with artifacts or enchantments. If I have a few, we can counter it, or we can... I don't have it, but the... ooh, okay. We got to stop this, right? So, they may have a... what do you think they're going to name? I don't want them to look at my hand, that's the thing. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do a regular counterspell, I think. Play a land. Let's exile some cards in their graveyard. I don't think I'm going to take out their No More Lies. So I can take it out that way. Another bargain. Okay, it's basically all the bargains. They have 3 mana. Do you think they have 3 steps against this deadly cover-up? Let's find out. Alright, let's take that out. It's a lot of nonsense. Oh, they only have 1. This is a Ketramos deck? Yo, I am so surprised. I gotta say, the amount of surprise I am at this random ass deck. What does he even have for value? It's nothing but stock ups. I didn't see any counterspell either, so I think we're good. Aang's Iceberg. Non-land. So we start attacking him with lands. That is 2 Deceits. Do I even want to Deceit this? Alright, if he draws a removal, he drew a removal, it's like whatever's. Otherwise he's taking 4, right? They draw a Consult. They draw a Consult. Oh man, if he got a Ketramos, he's gonna hate it. He's gonna hate it here. He's got 1, No More Lice, so it could make one of my spell cost 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do have 3 more to get on that. Did he consult into killing the cottage? No. Wait, do I have 9 already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I have 9 already. Stock up? Yes. Draw all your cards. 38 to 27. It seems like I drew a lot more. Probably because of the Rakshasas. Now I'll play the Ketramos. Do it. These are dead cards, and I honestly don't have that many 3 steps ahead in the deck. So this will be tricky. He also has an Elspeth, but I have ways to get rid of the Elspeth, I think. He's not playing it, so he's giving me a chance to dig for more stuff. Honestly, I did not see a counterspell, but I could be wrong. Maybe he has another Consult. Oh, he has No More Lies. I knew that. I even saw that. Oh well. start hitting him. I don't think I care about his Seam Rip. His Catchmose might hurt him more. If he plays it. He's like hesitant on playing the Catchmose, which I don't agree with. Yeah. And now every exile will hurt him, which is funny. Need some food. Hungry. Guess he has no more lives as counter spells. Does he have anything else as counter spells? Should have paid more attention. It's not a tournament. I don't really care too much. He definitely has something in instant speed. I don't know what it is. Cornucopia. I don't think I care about that now. We'll Deceit him. Bounce your Catchmose. The N are Deceit. That's what he had. Nope, you're not doing that. There's a Catchmose, and then there's nothing else. Just the N, huh? Well, now you don't have that either. Thanks, Iceberg. Sure. He does have a demo field, so our Restless Cottage really isn't gonna get it done. 3 steps. Would 3 steps get anywhere? I don't think so either. If I Deceit him, he would just... Yeah, I don't think this will get anywhere either. So we're gonna have to pass turn. We're gonna run out of lands soon, right? Because I've drawn like most of the lands in the deck. And a lot of the stuff in his hand isn't very good. Betrayal my graveyard. You got it. That is a removal out of his hand. I got a Spell Snare. Won't be that useful right now, but it's something I can hold. He can Waterbend this to Scry 2. I also don't think that would help him. Just build up those counterspells. More lands. Ooh, another Deceit. I mean, what do I do here? I don't really want to bounce the Iceberg. Maybe just say go. I'm not really threatened by anything he has. Yeah, let's drag it out. Our opponent wants to drag it out in his Catchmose deck. Eventually we're gonna deck out, but 19 turns is a lot. And we got a Necropsy, so it's also very good. We can stall this out a little bit more. He's not playing anything. We got a Reef. Alright, so this means I can look at his hand. I don't want to bounce anything, but I do want to look at his hand. This is fine. What do you have? Ooh, I mean, yeah, Strategic Betrayal is annoying. It is a kill spell, after all. Alright, we can start hitting him with the Reef. He played the land. Shouldn't have played that land. So now I know he doesn't have anything I can hit him for. Mill 4-2. Oh, there's another Ketramos. If he draws Ketramos, this is sacrifice, sacrifice. He has no way to exile anything, right? So, I think we're good. Let's go! Can't let that happen. So, we'll counter this. And we'll just throw. Wait, why did I 3 steps? I got 2 spell snares. Whoops. Alright, well, GG anyways. This has been going too long. Good game. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you saw those Sultai Control games, how does the deck feel? Well, I think this deck performed way better than I expected to. Mainly because this is like the 4th or 5th different version of Sultai Control that I tried today. And every other version just got mana screwed. Like, I don't know what happened, but I put 27 lands, I draw 2 lands. I put 26 lands, I draw 2 lands. And I put 28 lands, I draw 2 lands. I don't know. Every one of those games I get mana screwed, so that was not fun. Other than that, I couldn't really test out those games until those decks until I got to this version. And then I was able to consistently draw. Now, one thing I do want to say, be extra careful with using the website called untap.gg. I know a lot of streamers like to use it, and I sampled that. I've seen from time to time, but really every time I make a deck, I try to see if it's relevant in the format based on that website. And recently, in the past, I guess half a year or so, that website has gone down the toilet. Oh my god. Every deck list they have is just like AI sourced or something. And I tried to look at their Sultai Control deck, unknowingly copied the deck over and wanted to try it out first. Queue up the game. Went out of the game and then I thought, maybe I don't need nowhere to run. Maybe I needed to put the Hex in. So I took out the nowhere to run, I put in the Hex, and then it says I have 64 cards in the deck. I'm like, wait a minute, I took out 4 cards and I put in 4 cards. How come I have 64? Then I look at the deck list that I originally imported. There's 64 cards in that deck. So I was thrown off. Untap.gg, man. What the heck? Is this AI source? Are people just running on average a 64 card deck in their Sultai Control deck? There are like 400 games played in that fashion. Who knows? I'm not sure what the back end of that is, but be very careful when you try to net deck there, because they're going to give you really bad decks and tell you that the stats are 60% win rate, and you're going to be sad because you're going to have 60% chance of being mana screwed. It's not fun. Alright, so back to the deck itself after that rant. Sultai Control. Very interesting deck to play. I don't want to say it's very strong, but it's decently strong in the metagame to put up numbers. And it definitely takes a bit of patience to learn the deck. And what I've learned today is you Rakshasas bargain into Deceit, and that's how you win. That is the best way to win. And unfortunately, that does mean, right, after doing all of that, we're not running like a, what's it called? We're not running Caveros, making this deck actually worse, and this deck definitely wants to have Caveros with Deceit. But that's neither here nor there, that's just the current meta. Maybe when Strixhaven comes out, a lot of these will change, but that is how the current control format is looking. That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.